What are you doing? Nice wink. What do you think, buddy? Oh yeah, good night.
The nicest.
Yeah, okay, good night then. Yo, what's up everyone? Hey listen, I've got everything in to finish the floor. So Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Hope you had a merry one with you and your families. I definitely had a great Christmas, and I got a whole bunch of cool stuff for the car. Starting off here, we've got the plug kit. We've got a roll, looks like 50 square foot of some fat mat. This is what we're going to put down for sound deadening. And I've got the carpet sitting outside in the sun. Right out there. Kind of starting to get it flattened out a little bit. And in here we've got the hatch carpet kit. And I'll get this out, roll this out in the sun here in a second. It's going to take me a little bit through the sound deadening material. And we've also got some floor mats. So all of this is the original color, light smoke gray. But the quality looks really nice. The floor mats look great. So that'll be the last piece we put on, kind of the cherry on top. Like I said, that's the hatch carpet. So there it is. You can tell it's nice. Definitely nice and new looking. I noticed that it didn't have the cutout, obviously, because whether it's automatic or manual, so we're going to have to cut that out ourselves. And I was hoping it had maybe a boss on the back end of it, where you can cut it out. I noticed it did have a section where you cut out the emergency brake, which is cool, so we can cut that out. But I don't see any provisioning on the other side for manual or auto, so we'll take good care to make sure we cut that correctly. But it'll be a while before we get this in, though. So the first thing we got to start doing is stripping the car, get the seats out, and get the plug kit put in, and start getting the sound deadening material in. So, got to work ahead of us. So we got the hatch carpet out. Looks like two different colors. It's not. It's just the angle of the carpet. So, it almost looks silver. They should really call this carpet silver. So, anyways, I'm kind of laying it out in the sun. It was sunny. Now it's not. But anyways, we're going to try to let it sit out a little bit, get flat before we put it in. Don't step on it, Bubba. Okay, good night. Okay, so let's start getting these seats out. Alright, dude, let's see here. Let me see that one. I know you are. I gotta find out what size it is. I think it's gonna be a...
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So just in the interior here, I'm trying to get everything out of here. Apparently this car's been broken into a long time ago. I've been finding glass all through. There's glass here, glass back there. A whole bunch of it was back here when I took the seat off. So likely somebody busted that window back in the day, or whenever, I don't know when, and then try to unlock the door to steal whatever was in it. And because of that, there's glass everywhere. I'm trying to just minimize any of the rattles, and this is not a lot of fun. I used a magnet to get most of the metal out of it. There was a bunch of screws in there. So anyways, I'm going to try to get this out and start putting the rubber plugs in. Okay, so we're going to unwrap these, open up this bag here of grommets, and start putting them on the floor. So I'm going to need a couple up there, one right there, one down in there, and then on the other side. Then I've got the piece that goes here on the floor. And now it's time to unroll the fat mat, or get it out and hopefully get out in the sun and let it get more pliable. I got some crap to vacuum up here. I think the plan is just to really cover the bare metal on the floor. Put a strip across the seat here to hopefully get some of the rattle from the noise and the road out of the chassis. And then of course the back. Okay, let's also take a look at some of the sound deadener material here. Kind of show you guys what I've ordered. They order in 25 square foot rolls. I got a 50 square foot roll. And again, this is fat mat. Apparently it's just as good as the more expensive Dynamat. And we're going to see how this guy works here. So we've got, this is the whole kit. Let me dump it up. Okay, so this is basically tar and foil. And this came with a roller and a razor blade. I've heard these break and crack, so we will put it to good use and see what happens. And it looks like it came with a decal or something. Let's see. Let's see what's in here. Yeah. Roller. Fashionable pink razor blade. And a fat mat that will never go on the car, but will probably look good on the side of the tool chest. Alright. These are probably instructions. Rattle trap installation instructions. Okay, so I vacuumed out this pile here, and just kind of show you guys this stuff. It's dense, and it's pliable, and not that thick. It's about, I don't know what the mill is, but it's supposed to be pretty much equivalent to Dynamat. And start peeling this stuff off. I think rubber gloves might not be the best thing to do with this stuff. It is very tar-like. It's got a nice, yeah, it's sticky. Notice my gloves sticking to it here. Okay, so there we got this section pressed in here, pressed to the floor. It's definitely not going anywhere. But notice the difference here. Let me tap the bottom side of the floor here. Versus this over here. So you can hear the difference in the thud. Now, if you expect this to make your car silent, it's not going to. This is really meant for stereos and stuff, but I wanted it to make a, less tinny sound on the floor. And yeah, so that looks pretty good. I'll continue on the trans tunnel, remove the shifter, and we'll do the driver's side floor, and then we'll start getting the trans tunnel back. Nice. Looking good. I'm not going to bore anybody with this. Kind of to see where I'm going here. I think I'll check back in the video when I'm done. And the idea is not to cover every square inch, just really the majority of the floor. Should I really bother covering this? Probably, but I've got a piece over there I could probably lay right over it. So, yeah. The idea is just to get the air bubbles out, press it up against the floor. I'm finding that this tool works really well. Just the back of a screwdriver, really just kind of pressing it in. You can really get into the corners and the grooves of the car, and it just slides along the foil. So, yeah. All right. Excuse me. Okay, so a couple hours have passed, and got the floor here completely covered. So this is nice and dead sounding. So kind of a peace of mind too, just knowing I got this stuff underneath it, help protect the floor a little bit more. So I'm gonna stop there and start getting the carpet ready, and be fun working on these wires, working around the e-brake, of course, working around the mount for the center console. Got some sound deadening around the shifter there, and up to the floorboard. So yeah, this stuff was a lot easier to work with than I thought it would be. Of course, you'll never see it, but it's there and it's super sticky, and I feel bad for anybody who has to peel this stuff off. Okay, so I'm giving the carpet kind of a once over, and I looked at the bottom of it, and it sure enough does have it's like a small square right here. Looks like it's for the the shifter. We're gonna place it in there before to start cutting. And there's also a slot there. Looks like it's gonna be for the. I don't know if you can see it on camera. And that's gonna be for the emergency brake. So we'll see if we can't cut this part out here. Lay it over there just to make sure it's gonna fit. And you can kind of see where the indentation is right there for the emergency brake. Okay, I just cut out one of the slits here. Cut a slit here for the fuel relay, and I cut a hole here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this tied down. Okay. Grab the screw forward. The more stuff I can start screwing down, the tighter it's going to. Also, when you got the seats out and you put the carpet in, now it's time to lay it under the dash and get rid of all those loose wiring. Zip tie it up. Oh yeah. Because there's a lot more room in this car when the seats are out. It's starting to get kind of dark, and been out here, been at it for another, I guess, hour or so, maybe a couple hours. Really, the time-consuming part was getting the holes cut for all the seats and seat belts. So, I've got the kick panel on over there on the driver's side. I got the seats, bolted in. I've still got to put the sill plates on and the kick panel over here. I've lost like the push plastic things for the kick panels. I may have to get some of those and put the back seat in, and the center console I don't want to put in quite yet, maybe because it is dirty. So I'm getting an update now because it is getting late. It does look 100 times better, so that's cool. Center console I'm probably gonna take in the garage, give it a good wipe down. I was hoping throw a coat on this, but I can always pop this out later and clean it up a little bit. So anyways, so I still got a lot of work to do, and the reason why I haven't been videotaping because I've kind of been trying to get it done, just because I'm running out of time and it's getting late. So no rush. I can always finish it tomorrow and maybe a little bit later on tonight, but it looks excellent. And you know what? Let's throw the floor mats in. It's a little early for the floor mats, but let's do it. Alright, look at these buttes. The driver's side here. There's one. Get the driver passenger in. I think the tag off here in a second. Alright. There's still some folds back here, but man, it looks good. I'll get some better pictures and video because it is starting to get really dark quick now. So appreciate it, guys, and I'll probably follow up here in a few once it gets light again.